Assalamu alaikum students. This is a second lesson for class 9th. In previous lesson, you learned about definition of solutions and some basic terms related to solutions. Today, I am going to teach you about the types of solutions. This topic is given in your textbook on page number 154. We can broadly classify solutions into three types. The first type is on the basis of the solution, the second type is on the basis of state, and the third type is on the basis of concentration. The first type, which is on the basis of the solution, or we can also call it on the basis of saturation. The word dissolution means the decomposition into fragments, but here in solution, here solute is dissolved and given solvent or solution. So the solute becomes dissolute. This type of solution can be further classified into three subtypes, namely unsaturated solution, saturated solution, and supersaturated solution. The second type of a solution is on the basis of state, or we can say on the basis of phase. And the three states of matter are solid, liquid, and gas. On the basis of state, there are sub 9 types. The third one is on the basis of concentration. So, concentration is the measure of the amount of solute present in the given solvent or solution. It is further classified into two subtypes, dilute solution and concentrated solution. Going in detail, the first type of solution, which is on the basis of the solution or saturation. So, what does the word saturation mean? Saturation is related to another word, saturate. It means when something is reached to its full capacity, or we can say in terms of solutions, when a solvent has reached to a limit where it cannot dissolve more solute. For example, when you take a solvent such as water in a beaker and add a little amount of solute such as sugar, the water, which is a solvent, can easily dissolve the sugar which is taken in a little amount. If you are going to add more sugar to this solution, the water has the ability to dissolve sugar up to some extent or limit. Before reaching that limit, when you add sugar to that solution, and if it can dissolve it, so we call this solution unsaturated solution. Going to the definition of unsaturated solution, we can define unsaturated solution as a solution in which a solvent can dissolve more solute at given temperature. In this case, the solvent has the ability, or the solution has the ability to dissolve more and more solute at given temperature. So we call this type of solutions unsaturated solution. The second type is saturated solution. We can define it as a solution in which a solvent cannot dissolve any more solute at a given temperature. If you are going to take the unsaturated solution which has the ability to dissolve a solute, so by constant stirring and adding more and more solute to that solution which is unsaturated, a time will reach that this solution will not dissolve more solute. So when you filter the unsaturated solution, the resulting filtered, the solution is said to be desaturated solution. In the definitions I mentioned given temperature. The given temperature means that it should be a constant temperature or somewhat room temperature, which is usually 25 degrees centigrade. So every solute has the ability to dissolve in a solvent at different temperature. For example, some solutes are dependent on temperature. By increasing the temperature, the capability of solute to be dissolved in a solvent increases with increase in temperature. So it should be a given temperature. The third type is supersaturated solution. We can define it as a solution which contains more amount of solute that is required to saturate a solution at particular temperature. Here is a question that how will you prepare supersaturated solution? First of all, you have to take a solution which is saturated solution. We heat the solution to increase the temperature of solution. By heating, the solute is dissolved in the saturated solution. Then remove the heating source and cool it to room temperature. The resulting solution is known as supersaturated solution. It may be crystallized or it may precipitate. Here we have an example. If someone gives you a solution of sugar and asks you which solution is this? Is this solution saturated, unsaturated or supersaturated? First of all, you have to take a single crystal of sugar and drop it into that solution. If the crystal dissolves, it is saturated, it is unsaturated solution. If the crystal does not dissolve and settle down at the bottom with its original size, the solution is saturated solution. In the third case, if the crystal does not dissolve and settle down, observe the crystal. If there is increase in the size of crystal or number of crystal, then the solution should be supersaturated solution. Sometimes supersaturated solution crystallize or it may precipitate easily. If you find any difficulty in this lesson, do not hesitate, you are free to ask. Thank you.